athletes out there?
Yeah, obviously it was a tough game for us today. First off, Georgia's a really good basketball team, and I know at some point they've been ranked. To be quite honest with you, I don't know why they're not ranked right now. They've got some good quality wins. They don't have a lot of bad losses, and they're so balanced offensively. They have great production from their perimeter and their post, and they're really tough defensively. So I think first off, we need to compliment them. They're really good. Our team, we didn't make shots early, and I thought we had some good looks. Didn't knock those down. Thought we played a little bit frustrated offensively. We battled, had some breakdowns defensively, and that I'd like to get some of those back. But hopefully this is something we can learn from. It was a physical game. We've got to be able to play and compete and find success against teams that are going to be physical.
Questions?
Grace, all year you've had to play more of a forward. Now without JD, you are playing the perennial big. How have you been adjusting now having to play the center?
Yeah, it definitely is more on the defensive side, just making sure I can try to, battle with those bigs down there. I feel like our coaches do a good job of still letting me play on the perimeter, even if I am playing the 5. Just kind of making that adjustment on the defensive end of really, having to be down there with the post and not giving them, easy burials and stuff like that.
Grace and Lisa, what did Georgia do to make it difficult for you guys on the offensive end today?
They were just really aggressive, defensively. I think, being physical around the rim, like Coach Harper said, we had a lot of good looks. So I think just being able to finish those, and if we don't finish them, just being able to get into their bodies to make sure, it's an obvious foul.
For Lisa and Grace, I believe Georgia went on a 20-7 scoring run at the end of the second quarter. What did you guys see during that time that made it difficult for you all to counter what Georgia was doing on both ends?
Yeah, they were just able to play in transition, and I think just making sure they didn't get second chance opportunities, rebounding wise, playing in transition, which, was what they were, pretty good at. So just, I think making sure we can get stops and also scores to go with them.
Mm-hmm. Thompson. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead. No, you got it.
Thompson, you had 7 in the third, 7 in the fourth. Talk about kind of when the team needed you to score, how you were able to find those lanes.
Yeah, I just took what the defense gave me, kind of just read them, and I just, whenever, my opportunity came, you have to be ready whenever your jersey is called, and that's what I did. I took the opportunity and just tried to do the best I could with it.
Any other questions?
Coach, what's one thing that you think you did well today, and what's one thing you need to improve on going forward?
One. It's a good question. As coaches, we're so critical. I could probably give you a list of things. I thought we had a few breakdowns defensively. I thought we had some pretty good, honestly, I thought we had some pretty good communication on the defensive end tonight. I thought we had some possessions that we were really doing a good job communicating. Really, for us, the offense was a huge issue. We're not going to hold that team to 66 points. We're not. So for us, we have to be able to score more. And that second quarter run, a huge portion of that was we just were not scoring. We were just coming up empty. And when you score, you can get your defense set a little bit easier. You look at that second quarter, and it was they scored 22. The problem is we scored 11. So you can't have against a team like that. You can't have a low production quarter.
We're going to dismiss our student athletes this time.
Good job.
Just a note, we will have another press conference ahead of Thursday, so we're going to ask you to save those questions for Thursday for that time. Any other questions?
Coach, I meant to ask Grace, and I just remembered. Did that, at the end of the third quarter, that sequence, did Grace dribble the ball off the defender's foot, or did that ball deflect off her foot?
I'm not sure. Okay. I know she turned around, they got it. I'm not sure. And that was a momentum play. I thought they had several momentum plays today that, we almost get a stop or we almost get the score. maybe set an illegal screen, hit the three, doesn't count, foul them on a screen when they shot the ball. We just had several momentum plays that, just didn't go our way.
Coach, Georgia's been ranked receiving votes 8 of the 14 weeks. Very, very good team. And a lot of these teams that you've been playing in the SC has been a gauntlet, to say the least. How do you think this team has developed and adjusted now that we're in the final 5 games of the year?
Well, I think we've hung in there strong, and I think we've showed some competitiveness and some toughness. Again, look, Jordana Rice, we don't have size and we don't have depth, and we're missing one of our starting post players. And for our kids to go out and just battle, I'm proud of them for that. I am. Now, can we do better? Yes, we can do better. We're going to always push them to be better. And are we satisfied with play hard? Yay. No, we're not. We want to be better than that. But, man, we have faced some tough challenges this year. Tough challenges. And they just keep right on coming back. They come back to practice ready to get better. And I'm proud of that. Really proud of that.
Coach, in preparation for this game without JD, what was the biggest focus on what kind of hole needed filled? What does she do well that needed the most attention?
Well, I think, one, she gives us a little bit of size. She gives us another opportunity to score in the paint. And I think that there's not much we can do that. We don't have anybody right now that can insert and do those things. We have nobody else that could come in and give that size. So our small team got smaller when she got hurt, but we just have to be creative defensively, figure things out, and then offensively, we try to take advantage of the mismatch now that we present people when we're playing small. Obviously, Georgia guarded. They can guard one-on-one, so that was a big challenge. That's a reason that our offense struggled, because they can really guard.
Coach, outside of them guarding individually, what happened to make you guys shoot only 90% from free throw?
I think we felt like we were a little rushed. Sometimes a good defensive team can do that, but I also think just a physical team can do that. They do a good job of bumping you on all your cuts. There's nothing free. You're not going to get to the basket and have anything free. So you're going to have to earn it. And I think defensively, that's kind of their mentality, that you're going to have to earn it. And they were absolutely trying to take away the three. There was no doubt about it. They wanted us to do anything but shoot threes today.
Coach, do we have an update on Jordana's injury, or if she might be back, or anything?
No, I'll be honest with you. We are in a true day-to-day with her. And so it's kind of wait and see. I told her we're just kind of seeing how she responds and to, all the treatment and the rehab that we can possibly do. And we'll go from there. Obviously, she wants to play. We want her to play, but we'll see.
We'll take a couple more if you guys have them.
Coach, it might be my mistake, I didn't see it, but what exactly happened with JD? She just didn't play Mississippi State, saw her in the boot. What happened with JD?
Lower leg injury, and she's out indefinitely. So I say indefinitely or day-to-day. I don't know which is the appropriate term. We really, truly have no timeline because we have to see how she handles each day.
Was it a practice injury?
No. Mm-mm.
Any other questions? All right, thank you guys.
All right. Thank you all for coming.
Yep.